You've got all day for that.
Oh, right. So shall I just wait till you've gone down the pub? Make it easy for you so you don't have to watch me.
Suit yourself. It's costing me 50 grand. I might as well have the performance to go with it.
100 grand.
Look. Lee, love, there is no need for this. We both know the score. There's no point in us tearing into each other.
All right, so should we just pretend everything's fine then, shall we? Look, I'm not really moving out, I'm just moving in.
Lee,
get
please,
off me.
Look.
I'll go and do it in the other room.
No, well, let me help, eh?
Oh, because you've not done enough already, have you, Danny?
Please, just let me help, love. Come on, let me help. That's not a problem, all right?
Oh, thank you. Really helpful, that is. Really, really good.
Look, I'm sorry. Get a cup of coffee, Daniel, and read the paper, eh?
Just get off me stuff.
Lee.
I said get off me stuff. And I've had more than enough coffee, thanks.
I knew I should have bought decaf. I do love a nice, quiet Sunday morning, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, you'll have plenty more to look forward to, won't you?
Are we bothering Ashley or what?
I honestly don't mind making you a few butties.
We'll not be gone that long, love. Not if we shift ourselves before it gets dark. You've enough to be going on with these two. And how you managed to find time to have Beverly sort herself out, I shall never know.
That's because you're my little treasure, aren't you, Flower? More than I deserve.
A lot more, I say, a lot more. See, the shop wants mopping and stoning afore morning, so come on, shape yourself.
I'll see you later, love. See you, Josh. Here's a kiss. And you, pal. You're in charge, all right?
Like I need reminding.
You do realise it'll be a lot easier to say goodbye to your family when they've all got names.
He could have had a dozen names by now if somebody didn't keep knocking them back.
Excuse me? How many ideas have you took on board? About none.
I've told you, if you're struggling, it's lasted me a lifetime and I've come to no harm. There's no wrong with Frederick.
Which other cafes might be open round here on a Sunday?
Well, I'll see if he's been in Roy's and then I'll go and have a look round the park.
Yeah, there's bound to be some football lads around who'll know him.
Well, apart from anything else, I'll need a good stretch after a night in your sofa.
Craig's not daft. Might be a bit pig-headed, but they all are. I'll be all right wherever he is, honest.
Yeah, you know what they're like. We sit around having kittens worrying about him and they just float off regardless. He's got a lot of sense, Craig.
If he had enough, he'd come home. Well, I'll just give this a rinse and go and have a look.
We could do with sorting out what's happening tomorrow.
Well, as soon as the bank's open, you'll get what you want.
Oh, right. Good, thanks. And you just wander off into the sunset destitute. Do me a favour, Leanne.
No, I tell you what, you do me a favour. Let's not pretend this was anything but your idea. Some people have prenuptial agreements. I've got Mike's will. Tough, but your choice, Danny.
Where are you going now?
I'm going out.
Well, just so long as we both know, Leanne. You put that will in my hand before you go anywhere else. You got it?
Once the check's cleared. What's up, Danny? Do you not trust me?
Well, I used to, but we soon lost that love, didn't we?
Yeah, and who killed it, eh? Anyway, you can trust Frankie now, can't you? And I'll trust that 50 grand.
Sometimes knock around the old bandstand on the wreck when Rosie's knocking about.
Yeah, he's not going to wander over there on his own, though, is he?
Isn't that where all them druggies go?
No, he's not to all that.
No, and Rosie definitely isn't.
Well, you probably know him better than I do.
Oh, just give us a bell or I'll come back round.
Oh, where have you been?
I've been kipping on my mate's couch. His parents have gone to Spain for a fortnight.
Yeah, well, it's not so bad at your age, but you shouldn't expect your granddad to have to do that.
Could have shown your face a bit sooner, you know, so people didn't have to keep worrying where you was.
It's not too much to ask, is it? Making sure you're not coming to any harm.
Grandad, I'm fine. We stop worrying. And I'm stopping here, so you're going to have to stop freaking out about it. Look, maybe it's best if we leave you two to it. That way you can say to our proper to one another.
Look, you go in and we'll have a wander down to Roy's.
Thanks, no. We need to have a walk. Am I all right leaving the car here?
Yeah, just come back whenever.
Come on, you.
You drinking? Are you moping about like a big tart?
You are?
Only let me know, Willie, because you've plenty of better-looking tarts I can go and drink with.
Well, what am I meant to do, pal?
Well, instead of mithering about how you're going to go and get her back, why don't you just decide you've kicked her into touch and are done with it? Done you a favour if you ask me.
Oh, you're such a charmer.
I mean, have you ever been in love with anyone before?
Give me a break, mate.
Yeah, no problem.
All right. What's up with him?
He's in love.
Oh, kids, eh? What can you do?
You all right?
Charlie, I need some new jeans.
You know where they sell them?
Well, yeah, but I'm missing a vital ingredient.
Well, you won't be getting it off me. Not with a new mortgage and no rent coming in, not to mention how much it's cost me doing up your fabulous dream home. Sorry. Suppose it might stretch you half a mile.
You know what? You're mean.
Quite mild, as you like.
Ooh, on your own, are you?
Well, not much gets past you, son, eh?
Can't you see he's in pain? It takes it out of treating people like dirt.
Should I go out and come back in again?
Why don't you just try the first part? So, it's right, you've dumped her then.
Why don't you just have a drink and forget it, eh?
What is it you're exactly trying to achieve with your sorry little life, eh, Dad?
Right, just ignore me then.
What do you want?
Well, actually, I thought a brandy wouldn't go amiss, but you know what? I think I've changed my mind. Cheers.
And if you think Frankie's going to touch you with a barge pole, you got another thing coming. Doesn't look so full of himself now, does he?
You could go around and get your case now if you like. I've done with him. Stop here till morning.
No, because then it's like he's won, innit? I just had to get out, Jan. Couldn't stand him looking at me, trying to explain himself like it's something I'd understand if only I was as reasonable as him. Oh, I just wanted to kill him.
You're best just leaving that as an option, love.
Well, you'd have done it already, wouldn't you? No, I just want my money, then I'm off.
Well, it's all right saying that, but where?
Don't know yet. Somewhere warm and expensive for a fortnight. Then, I honestly don't care.
Well, you might be fooling him with that lady, but you're not fooling me. Mind you, what do I know? I haven't got some bloke offering me a big bag of money on my way out. You've got some nerve, pal. Mind you, after your last performance, I suppose we're lucky that you haven't come round banging the door down.
And there's a few things I want to get straight.
Yeah, well, nod here. So why can't you just leave her alone and get lost?
Is that coming from you and all?
What do you want, Danny?
Well, I'll tell you what I don't want. I don't want all the aggravation and the snapping every time someone opens their mouth, all right?
What do you expect?
Janice, let's not spoil your day and all, eh? Not here.
Dead right.
Well, let's go for something to eat, eh? I bet you ain't had anything, have you?
Oh, now there's a guilty conscience.
Janice, give your jaw a rest, will you? You may well be right, but we're all adults, so at least try and keep this a little bit civilised, just for once in your case. All right? Anything that's gone wrong here is down to me, not Leanne. I know it and I don't need reminding, OK? Look, if you don't want to go out, that's fair enough, but come on, I'm asking, I ain't begging.
Yeah, well, this doesn't mean that I trust you any further than I could kick you, you know.
Well, that's all right, I can cope. Come on.
No, I'll meet you in Valandro's in an hour, yeah?
You must be barking mad, you.
I need to know where you are and that you're safe. That's the main thing. Apart from anything else, you're still a child as far as the law's concerned. And regardless of what you say, you should be at home.
We've been through all this.
Can all this stuff with Rosie not wait? You should be in a proper home with me.
You're not going to give up, are you?
Well, I'd be no sort of granddad if I did. There's more work down there than there is up here, for a start.
I've told you, I'm going to get some proper work.
But it all sounds so vague. I don't know where you are, who you're with, what you're doing.
Look, I know it's because you care, Grandad. But I'm fine. I'm happy here, honestly.
Well, you can always come back up when Rosie gets home. I mean, Bournemouth's not that bad.
I'll ring you. You know I'll be in touch.
Aye, when you need some brass. Well, I'll put some in your account every month just to keep your head above water. I'll not have you rooting in bins.
Thanks. And I know where you are if I ever need you.
And Craig, you know, all this, it doesn't mean I love you any less than I always have. I'm still your granddad.
Oh, you look sharp, considering.
Yeah, well, it's not for your benefit.
Oh, right. Shall I get you a drink, or do you want to ask him yourself?
Well, you're the one with the money.
Not for long, sweetheart. Bottle of Barolo when you're ready. Cheers, mate. That dear enough for you?
It's like nothing's changed.
Oh, everything's changed. I ain't proud of what I've done, Leanne. And I don't suspect you are either, right? So why don't we just have a proper civilised meal like nice people? And try and get through the next 24 hours without all the shouting, the screaming and the violence. What do you think?
I think you're going to spend the rest of your life never knowing when you're onto a good thing.
Really? Well, that's something I'm going to have to deal with, eh?
Yeah, on your own.
No, I'd rather look on the bright side.
Oh, yeah? And what side shall I look on, Danny?
What about the one with the Queen's face and all the noughts?
Yeah, of course. Do you know, I always did think it was romantic in here.
Timing as well as looks.
Same again?
Yeah. You buying or selling?
Oh, renting. I'm looking for a flat.
What, somewhere different, local?
Oh, around here if I can, but there doesn't seem to be much going. Not unless you're minted enough for a converted factory on the quays.
I might be able to help. If you can't come up with anything.
Well, I hate to say that's the best offer I've had all day, but go on.
Well, seeing as me and Tracy are moving into number 6, my flat's going begging, so sure we could come to some kind of arrangement.
Oh, yeah. Heard about your kind of arrangements.
Why don't you come round, have a look, see what you think.
Well, what about now?
Well, I was going to finish that, but, yeah, why not?
You all right? Yeah, great.
All right. Look, it ain't like there's no pain for me in all this, you know. The fact that I've let you down don't exactly make me feel over the moon.
Well, it hasn't stopped you, has it?
Well, what do you want me to do? Carry on with both of us knowing that my heart ain't in it? Or do you want to break it off now? Because I'll tell you something, Lee, if we stayed together, I would be lying to you every day just by being here.
Right, so you've done me a favour, really?
Well, I hope I've done us both a favour, actually.
Well, I wouldn't want to see you give me a bad turn.
It ain't like I feel any less for you, Lee, is it?
Oh, yes, I know. You just feel more for somebody else.
Oh.
You don't really help that, funnily enough. You know, so much of what we've had's been about scheming and secrets and planning together, you and me, a little team against the world. Kind of seems right that we're both sat here frightened of what the other one might get up to.
Honesty. Everything straight up from now on.
And why should I believe that?
Because I ain't a bad sort of fella, really. And what are you laughing at? I'm not. And look at you. A bit of you still likes me. Just. Plus, I'm about to order another ridiculously overpriced bottle of Italian Blanc. About that.
Well, I suppose I could put up with that for, what, 16 more hours?
We had some good times, Lee. We really did. And we gave them all something to talk about. Not many people can say that.
Have a proper look before you say anything.
What are you doing now, Claire?
Well, I just thought, seeing as I've done upstairs and that's all new and livened up, it seems a shame to leave it down here. There's tea brewed when you're ready.
Aye. Because I don't know about you, but I'm shattered. And I've only had him to deal with. Now, once we're all sat sitting, let's get this name business organised before he goes into long pants.
In a picture, Daddy.
Oh, that's smashing, Joshua. Hey, Claire, it must be you. It's all blur.
He's a proper little Michelangelo, is that one? I say, proper little Michelangelo. There you are, there's a name for you.
We are not naming our child after a Ninja Turtle.
Hey, we come up with a good one. Elliot. Elliot Peacock.
I'm all for it.
We'll put it on the list.
Never mind the list. Stick it on the certificate.
Yeah, but we want to write, don't we, Dad?
He'll be making his own suggestions the way you were carrying on. I don't know. Albert! Frank! Wolfgang Amadeus! How hard is that?
It's all under control, Fred. You just put your feet up.
No, I am doing. Ashley Brew.
Wolfgang Amadeus.
He'll end up mentally scarred, will that lad, the way you carry on?
He will if we call him that.
Babes?
I don't want to talk to you.
Come on, if I'd known you'd been this nuts about the wedding, I
What
wouldn't have...
wedding?
All right, I slipped up. How many times do you want me to say I'm sorry?
Sorry's not good enough, Jason. You're just a typical fella. You want none of the commitment and all the benefits. Well, get them somewhere else.
Sarah!
How's it going, mate?
Shut your face, eh?
So, what do you think?
Well, I like it, of course I do. It's just whether or not I can afford it.
All right. Well, what if we do this? I'm going to want about $350 a month, but if you can move in straight away, and seeing as it still needs a few things doing to it, let's call it 200 quid first month, till I get everything sorted. How's that?
Oh, yeah, that'll do for me. Look, why don't we get everything sorted tomorrow, and then I can give you the cash?
You can give it to me any time you want, darling.
Right, deal?
Deal.
I better go and let Fizz know what's happening then.
Yeah.
What's going on with Maria?
We have just got a new tenant for the flat.
Oh, well, excellent. No more empty property to worry about.
Better than getting a stranger in.
Yeah, and I suppose that's the rent problem sorted without having to advertise or anything.
Lucky for me, I saw her going through the property section in the pub.
Hmm. And even luckier for me, because now we've got enough money to pay for those new jeans.
So, what now, eh? Do we just sit and ignore each other between now and tomorrow morning?
No, go round the pub if you like. Get your ear bent. Everyone either quizzing you or slagging me off.
Well, most likely we both won't it? No, I'll pass on that one, thanks. And I'll only get Janice give me a reg about going out with you in the first place.
Yeah. Leanne, listen. Keep your enemies in sight, love, eh? Talking of which, half this deal's down to Janice keeping her trap shut, so I hope you're going to remind her of that.
Yeah, well, I reckon that's probably the biggest gamble you're taking on.
Oh.
Anyway, for enemies, we've not had a bad day out, have we?
Not at all, really. Good job we're not friends. You've cost me a fortune as it is. I mean the meal, I don't mean...
Yeah, I know what you meant. Look, Danny, you know, we could be friends again. I know we've made a mistake, but we could get over it.
Leanne, I'm sorry, sweetheart. You know, I know we could fall right back into it like nothing's happened, but... And I might be making the biggest mistake of my life, but I have got to go for it. This ain't about you, Leanne. You're a diamond.
I'm just not Frankie.
Can't we just hate each other and make it nice and simple?
Well, I'm sure that'll come soon enough.
Not for me.
No, me either. God knows I'm trying, though.
I can't give up on her.
Yeah, but Danny, you've only got a 50% say on it, and I've got news for you, that's not good enough.
Well, she'll come round. What else am I going to do? Go through all this again with somebody else? Eh? And end up causing them all the grief in the world as well? This is killing me now, Leanne. It's killing me. I won't do this again. No way.
I've still got some stuff I need to sort.
Well, take care, Keith, and don't worry. We'll keep an eye on him.
And give us a ring. Let us know you got home safe.
OK. Right, just keep me informed, OK?
I will. Best get going. We both had.
And don't forget, proper calls. None of your silly texting.
I promise. We'll hold you to that.
So, come on then, Craig. If you're not going to tell your granddad, where do you intend stopping tonight?
Somewhere nobody has to worry about me. I've told you I'll be fine. We've got room here, you know that. Only if he's struggling.
It's not a problem.
Thanks. Look, I'll see you around.
I'm opening a bottle of wine.
No, not for me, thanks.
OK. Huh. Don't know how you read this tripe.
Deny me a bit of glamour in my life, would you?
Sure you won't join me?
No. If I have another one, I might not want to stop.
OK. Well, suit yourself, hey? You know where I am, sweetheart.
We don't want you finding that till tomorrow, do we, sweetheart? And I'll keep this one for me, just in case.